I'm going to recreate this shot from Dune 2. The first Dune movie was incredible. I enjoyed the cinematography, the story, the world building, everything about it was phenomenal. And now the second one is coming out very, very soon, and I would like to see whether I can recreate this shot that's in the trailer on a really low budget. First thing that I notice is that there's fairly even lighting, but that the light is coming from the underside of his face, below him, not coming in level with his face or above him. The next thing that I look for is whether there is a backlight, and yes, there does seem to be a backlight, so I will be using my nan light for that. Now that I've got my backlight, I'm going to work on the key lights. This is a little bit more backwards than what I'm used to. I normally will key a subject first and then give it a backlight, but in this case, since the backlight seems to be the most prominent, I'm going to go with that first. I then pulled out my small LED panels and placed them below my face by about a foot, foot and a half. This created these weird shadows that you can see, especially near his eyes. Now, because my face is a younger face, I don't have as defined of a face as he does, and thus the shadows are going to work slightly differently on me than they will with him. Another thing to note is that he has white hair and I have dark hair. I wasn't able to find anybody with white hair for this, so I just used myself. But the light will interact differently with white hair, and it will pass through white hair, whereas it will get stopped a lot more with my dark hair. Now that I've got the lighting down, I want to make sure that I frame it up correctly. This seems to be a decently wide lens, but not as wide as my Oppenheimer video that I did just recently, which was a 14mm. For this, I went at about a 35mm. Once I finished shooting, I took it into DaVinci, color graded it, and here's the result.